Good afternoon, this is Sean with Glass Home Inspections performing a sewer scope inspection on a property on North Tumblebrook Way. We are currently in the courtyard area accessing the cleanout in front of the house. This cleanout is not directional, meaning that on modern homes we put in two cleanouts, one that directs us into the pipe going underneath the home and one that directs us into the pipe going out towards the street connection. I am going to attempt to use a string to articulate the spring head to go the direction that we need to be able to access the piping underneath the home. Then we will use the string to articulate the head to access the pipe going out towards the sewer connection. Push all the way underneath the home as far as I can go, and then we'll examine the piping on our way back out. Okay, we have now pushed all the way to the 3-inch cleanout at the back side of the house. We're going to start retrieving the camera head and looking at the condition of the pipe, looking for any issues. Once we return to the cleanout location, we will then articulate the spring head to enter the line going towards the sewer connection. Piping material is ABS. The string you are seeing is what I'm using to be able to articulate the spring head since it is not a directional cleanout. The buildup you're seeing on the piping walls, we commonly use the acronym FOG, which stands for fat, oil, and grease buildup, is not excessive. I was seeing if I could get the camera head to hop to the left to go into that way to the left there, that connection. So again, we're seeing typical fog, fat, oil, and grease buildup on the piping walls. But nothing excessive. And so far, all joint connections have looked good. Once again, we are back at the cleanout. We are going to now direct the head to enter the pipe going out towards the street connection. And we are in. We are now heading out towards the street sewer connection. There is a large tree in the front yard, so we may see some root intrusion. As you can see, between 30 and 32 feet, we have a large obstruction of root intrusion and toilet paper. Let's see if we can hop over that. We can, where we have more root intrusion and toilet paper. Okay, we were able to get past that, and the root intrusion continued to about between 35 and 36 feet. This will need a plumbing professional to either hydrojet, roto-rooter, and or dig up the pipe to remove the section affected and try to prevent the roots from re-entering the sewer lateral line. So we are now dropping down between 48 and 49 feet. And once again, we are underwater and there is root intrusion. You can see it with the camera there. I'm going to see if I can get past that. Once again, the camera head is completely submerged underneath water. Cannot push past whatever the obstruction is. Which is most likely additional root intrusion. Once again, I am not able to push past this point. Can, in the distance there, see some kind of obstruction up ahead. Once again, the plumber is going to be needed for hydrojetting, roto-rootering, then re-cammering the line to see how bad, or see if there's any further obstructions past the point we could not get past. This concludes the end of our sewer scope inspection. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out at any time. Thank you so much and have a good day.